Hello guys, in this tutorial I want to share with you a new secret that has just been revealed, and it's how you can animate your African folktale story. Alright, so this is actually what I'm talking about. So now, after you've watched this video, in fact you really loved it and you saw that if the animation in it was actually top notch, it's very nice. So imagine your African folktale is actually like this. You're going to really love it, and even your audience that's watching it will love it. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you the simple step I use in creating stuff like this. Alright, so we're just going to get started, but before we continue, I'd like you guys to please subscribe because I'm digging deep and deep more to find a secret or something that has not really come out for your African folktale stories, so you can grow faster on YouTube. Alright guys, so we're just going to get started right away. Alright, so first thing first, we are going to be opening this website, Pixverse. I'm going to be dropping the link in the description, and then you can go ahead to open it from there. Alright, so I'm going to be opening this website we are going to be using in doing our animation. First, believing you've gotten your images for your African folktale story that you want to use. You've gotten your images. Like if you've been following me from my previous video, I showed you all the methods you need to do in order for you to get your images, get your scripts, your voiceover. Now this time around, we want to see how we can now animate our pictures. Alright, so believing you've downloaded your pictures are there. Now this is what we are going to do. Alright, so on your Pixverse here, you come down to this part that says image to video. You click on it. So your pictures is already there. It's now time for us to do the animation. Alright, so here it says image to video. I'm just going to go ahead and click or drag an image here. So I'll just click on this so I can import my image. Alright, so now I have imported my image here. Then now I'm just going to come down here to prompt. Now this prompt here is what you want the anime to be saying. Now you're not going to be hearing the sound, it's just movement of the mouth, so it's also important for you to put it there. So now in your African folktale stories, you know, it is a story where you are narrating something that happened. So let's say there's a situation whereby you say in your story, you said something like, and Amaka said. Now that part Amaka said, you can now come ahead to your Pixverse here and make an animation for that part because she said it. So now let's say for instance what we want to do here is the mother said. From this picture we're seeing here, this is the mother and then this is the daughter. So let's say the mother said, I want you to leave my house. All right, so that is the prompt for this, and then I'm just going to scroll down here. Duration 5 seconds or 10 seconds. I'll leave it at 5 seconds. So this is the normal one or this performance, so I'll just leave it at this normal one. Then this is the camera movement. I'm just going to leave it the way it is, and then I'll scroll down here and then I click on create. Now this is just going to take me 15 out of 110 that is here. So if I'm done using this 110 and I really like it, it's giving me what I want, and I can now go ahead in paying for it. All right, so this is Pixverse and this is what Pixverse can do. All right, so before we're going to click on this create, I'd like you guys to please subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification because I'm going to be dropping more and more videos every week. All right, so you can now go ahead and click on create. So this is actually going to take some time for it to create. So like I said, you do not really need to make an animation for every single picture you're having on your African folktale story. Instead, the parts where your character is saying something or is about to say something, you can try to make an anime for that part. So with that, it's going to help you spend or use these little numbers you have here for your African folktale story. Alright, so just give it some time and it's going to create it for us. So like I said in my previous video, what is the name of your African folktale story YouTube channel? You can drop it in the comment section. So now from this image I created, this was gotten from James Folktales. Yeah, so I'd like you guys to, you can go there and check out the African folktale stories that is there, James Folktales. I'm going to be dropping the link also in my description. Alright, so when it is done, you'll be having it right here. You can now go ahead in downloading it. So sometimes when it is done animating, you will not really like the way it's going to be coming out because it is not coming out very well. So all you just need to do is to make sure you get less characters in your image, and also your image should be close. Now look at the difference between this one and this one. Now I'm going to show you that. Let me play this. Alright, so now looking at this is for this one here. So now if we should go back and play the second one, you will notice that this second one which I just did is blurry. You see this? Good. All right. So you can also try to play smart with this. Now, if you notice from this one, if I should use any of them from the beginning, let's say in 2 seconds, then it was now looking bad. So you can decide to cut out from the 2 seconds down to the end and then use the first part of this animation. And then you can now go ahead in generating or finishing up your African folktale stories. All right, so this is just how you can do your animation. All right, so this is just how you can animate your African folktale stories. And then if I have any other ways or better ways in order for us to be able to animate African folktale stories for us to get good number of views, I'm going to make a video of that and I'll upload it on my YouTube channel. So that is why I want you guys to please subscribe, and then I'm going to be dropping more videos. So expect more videos from me next week. So before I go, some of you might actually be wondering, like, when did he actually take, or what video is he really talking about on how to edit your African folktale stories? I'm going to be dropping the video by the end of this video. So you can just do it to go and check it out from there and see how you can animate or edit your African folktale stories.